All right. We will now open the public meeting. This meeting is being held so that the board created Oregon Statute 185.010 may deliberate and make a decision regarding the employment of the administrator, Albert Lee. This board consists of the chair of each of the four advocacy commissions and the governor. For commissions that have co-chairs, please inform the board which co-chair will be a member of the board. For the Oregon Commission on Asian Pacific Islander Affairs, I will be the voting member on this board. So if the other chairs can feel free to just let us know who is going to be that person for your commission.
If you are ready for me to take attendance, Co-Chair Pond, please let me know.
Sounds good. Yeah, if we could go ahead and just do attendance now, that'd be great. And then the voting members, if you guys could just let us know that you're here, that will let us know that you're the voting member. And then after that, we will do a motion for the non-voting chairs, since we do have some non-voting members in this call as well.
Thank you. Signify by saying aye or present. Co-Chair Leung.
Here.
Co-Chair Pond.
Here.
Co-Chair Mercier.
Here.
Co-Chair Ford. Chair Mina.
Presente.
Chair Asamoda.
Present.
Maya Peacock Crawford.
Present.
Karen Clevering.
Present.
Andre Beeler.
Present.
Sherry Lauer.
Present.
Barry Leslie.
Present.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, and again, we do have some members, some chairs who will not be part of the voting, but are here in attendance. In order for that to happen, we do have to create a motion to allow non-voting chairs to attend this session. So is there any motion to allow a non-voting chair to attend the executive session? If not, I'd like to start one. Alrighty, well, I'd like
I'll
to
start the motion.
Oh, thank you, brother. And then perfect. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Perfect.
Aye.
All right. So let's move forward. So the board will now meet in executive session pursuant to Oregon Statute 192-660. Open the public meeting. The purpose of this meeting is to deliberate and make a decision regarding the employment of the administrator, Albert Lee. I will open the discussion now. Well, looks like there isn't really much discussion to be made. Does anyone want to start the motion to vote?
I will start the motion vote.
And is there a motion to delegate to DAS to effectuate this vote?
Can we please clarify what are we making a motion to what recommendation?
This is a motion to vote on which decision we'd like to make on the three choices. Go ahead, Lisa.
Yeah, just wanted to point out that all the deliberations among you do have to happen in this public session. So although there was discussion in the prior executive session, deliberations need to happen in this session. So you would probably need to identify what your positions are, where you're leaning, and deliberate before you got to a motion.
Thank you, Lisa. So Joanne Mina with the Oregon Commission on Hispanic Affairs. I think that throughout the Latin America diaspora, we are striving to create a more inclusive and just community and culture. And that means always being mindful of how we can improve. Based on reviewing the report, it doesn't seem like Mr. Lee was fostering that type of culture. To the contrary, it seems like there was evidence of a culture of condescending or belittling people. And, in review, it seems like behaviors that were inappropriate were caught before something more harmful happened. And so I think that just very thankful for the information.
And this is Chair Pond with Oregon Commission on Asian Pacific Islander Affairs. Although Mr. Lee was found unsubstantiated of bringing any policy code violations, there was substantiated findings on workplace culture and inappropriate behavior between him and a subordinate. And with that, OCAPIA, our decision is going to be to terminate Mr. Albert Lee. And that is where we are going to be standing in terms of this case. So I'm not sure where the rest of you are, but again, for public record, that is a decision that we will be making.
Oh, I'll chime in. I think that for all those things that both of you stated prior is where the Oregon Commission for Women is, and where I'll be voting. We believe, or at least I believe, that this is not isolated incidents of not good leadership management practices. I tend to believe that this is probably a more pervasive, ongoing behavior from Mr. Lee versus not. I think Joanne made a very good point about perhaps this intervention happened before there was additional things that happened to rise to a harassment definition. So I am ready to vote on behalf of the Oregon Commission for Women.
For sure. Commissioner Asamoah, any comments from you?
Yeah, although I have not had any bad experiences with Albert when it comes to how we interact one-on-one, since my time in the commission, I have heard numerous reports from numerous folks, mostly women, who have had bad interactions when it comes to him. I know the report just gives us a lot more insight on kind of just like how other folks have felt. And for me and for our commission, our goal is to be able to at least have a place that strives for progress for us as a group. And I know for us, we are choosing more than likely option number 2, just in order to continue to foster growth and for us to much make sure that as a commission, we're able to represent what the state needs.
And just to clarify for public record, Commissioner Mercier, your vote is to terminate Administrator Lee's employment. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct. And then same with you, Commissioner Asamoah?
Correct.
Alrighty. And then Commissioner Mila, yours was clear for record.
Yeah, recommendation to terminate.
Perfect. With that in mind, would anyone like to start the motion to vote on the termination of Administrator Lee's employment?
Is that a motion that needs to be seconded? I'll second it if he does.
All right. Well, I'll start the motion then. So I'll begin the motion to vote on the termination of Administrator Lee's employment. And then would anyone like to second it? And then,
I'll second that.
perfect. So it is now time to vote. All in favor say aye.
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 Ready? Any nays? That being said, we have concluded that the decision will be to terminate the employment for Administrator Albert Lee. Is there a motion to delegate to DAS to effectuate this vote? Oh, Lisa, I saw your hand was up. Oh, was it I got it, right? Cool. Cool.
You're on mute, Lisa.
Good.
I was just going to remind you, you needed a delegation motion, but you were ahead of me.
Oh, perfect. Alrighty, so I'll start the motion to delegate to DAS to effectuate this vote. Does anyone want to second that?
Motion second.
Alrighty. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, and with that, this ends the meeting. Yeah, and Ava, I believe you can stop the recording if there's no other comments.